morning to all. So I guess it's safe to say that that Facebook message and text message really work because there are a lot of people here today. So thank you all for coming out. Class of 2010, I would like to say congratulations. You guys have made it through 12 years of, let me remind you, free education, some pretty awesome teachers, really big groups of amazing friends, waiting in line for a really long time to go to the bathroom, and police who cut in front of you for lunch. 12 years is a really long time. So do you guys want to tell me what you think is next? Just yell out some things. Okay, you guys are scholars. I would think that you would choose a more obvious and studious answer, saying more school, of course, because that's what we want, right? More school, of course. Okay, so before you guys go back to staring up into space with blank faces and wandering minds like that entire row of people in the red in the front, yeah, you guys first of all, you guys from Grove, right? Okay. I'd just like to sprinkle upon you all some illumination. I was a sophomore, and I was in my favorite class, the band class. And our director had just finished criticizing and critiquing us and pointing out all the mistakes we're making. And pretty much telling us that just what we were giving him just wasn't cutting it. And after that, we all felt pretty sorry for ourselves. But instead of expressing disappointment, he said, "Forget that little choo-choo train." I said, "I think I can. I think I can." You know you can. And from that moment, we all had something to believe in, knowing that we had in ourselves the ability to aim, to achieve, to aspire, that someone out there believes in us. And though you guys might not all have had a pivotal moments as such in your lives, the one thing you should remember is to never be afraid. Don't be afraid of scaling ridiculous heights, of trying hard, taking opportunities that might just only come once. Tell that person that you love them. Tell the person you're in love with them. Tell the people that you care about how much they mean to you. Don't be afraid of being a little bold, of being great. And I'm sure you all heard of what you're capable of is more than you know. And I think that X marks the spot. Did you guys get that class of X? Yes, 10? Okay, thank you. So, if I may, because I feel that there's no example more fitting, take Garden Grove High School's varsity football team of 2009. Their teammate, their brother, our fellow Argonaut Kevin Tellis, died the night he was injured at the first football game of the season. The team dedicated the rest of the season to him. And during every fourth quarter of every game, they put up with their hands and chanted the number 45. They did so to remind themselves of who they were and what they were fighting for. The team pushed through undefeated up to the championship game, Garden Grove High School's first title game since 1945. 1945. And though they fell short that night, their strength, their bravery, their spirit, and their heart put them on top. And they all fought for one person. But in that very essence, they all fought for themselves. And who would have thought a team that hasn't made to the top in 64 years, let alone that far, undefeated, how does that not give you heart and hope and inspiration? And when I think about that, I don't just think about the team and about the pride I have in my school, but I think about how absolutely beautiful and amazing it is that in spite inevitable differences, so many people can come together and make a dream come true. And not just a dream, but profound accomplishment. It's making history. And what I hope you get from that is don't give up before you've even tried. Because you might come to amaze yourselves in ways you cannot imagine. So give yourself meaning, a definition, a drive, a passion. Don't lose your desire for what you want to do. And if you don't know what you want to do in life, find out who you are first. What are you doing here? What's your purpose? Are you sincere, genuine? Are you who you say you are? Are you who you want to be? And when you find your way, put your heart and soul soul, and everything you've got into it. And then kick back, watch your magic work, enjoy the process. But be careful not to embody yourself so deeply in the midst of your work that you worry so much about your desire for success and how long it's going to take to get there, or you're going to lose yourself along the way. Don't lose sight of your heart. And wherever you may go, whatever you may decide to dip your hands or sink your toes into, whatever you may decide to taste, leave a piece of yourself, an impact. Leave it in a better state than what you found it in, something you can be proud of, so that one day, when someone happens to stumble upon it, they can say, hey, I know who was here. And I think this particular senior class in 2010, I think we were pretty amazing. I mean, let's not get cocky now, but I think we border on unbelievable and just simply amazing. And it's not, and I think that's the truth. So you guys should be proud of yourselves. And I think now we can all say both goodbye and hello. Goodbye target sweeps, detention, 6th period, dress code. Opportunity, adventure, fortuity. And you guys already know all that. But just remember, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to live, to enjoy the little things in life. Make a fool out of yourself and laugh, dream, and be. So class of the decade, I leave you with a quote. You're not a bunch of robots that sit there and regurgitate facts. Go out there and win the world. Thank you. I love you, Garden.